Welcome back, everyone. It is Eric from Rare Candy, and today, even though it is still technically only November, I think Christmas may have just come early because the Pokemon Company International just sent me an early booster box of the latest Sword and Shield set, Silver Tempest, which at the time of recording isn't even in stores yet. So big shout out to Pokemon for thinking of me and sending me some product to open up here on the channel for you guys. But this wasn't the only thing they sent me. They also did send me one of these Silver Tempest booster bundles that have 6 booster packs in them. And actually at the end of this video, I'm going to drop instructions on how you guys can enter in to win not only these 6 packs, but also all of the PTCGO codes that we open up in today's video. So again, just make sure you stay to the end of the video for instructions on how to enter in. But that being said, guys, I'm stoked to open up this thing. I am looking for some Lugia Vs and VSTARs. So be sure to smack that like button to feed that always hungry YouTube algorithm. Let's jump in and see what we can get in this Silver Tempest booster box. Alright guys, so we have our box open here and we'll show off the pack artwork before we dive in. Of course, we have Lugia, which is going to be I would consider the main mascot of the set, but we also have the Alolan Vulpix, the Regidrago, and also the Regidrago as well. So again, guys, the big chase card we are going to be hunting for is, of course, Lugia VSTAR. I think far and away the best card in this set that players like myself are looking forward to. And also, Lugia's just a dope Pokemon anyway. So let's see what we can make happen. Pack number 1. We have ourselves a Rydalch, Venonat, Spinda, Pikachu, Noibat, Fire Energy, Worker, Sunflora, Primordial Altar. We have a Reverse Hollow Sandile and a rare Noivern. So nothing too special, unfortunately, starting off the box a little on the slow side, but that is quite okay. We still have 36 booster packs, or 35 more booster packs to go. So this is my first box I've opened from this set, and I've not checked the pull rates from anyone else just yet. But if I had to guess, I would imagine the pull rates are kind of in line from what we've seen from the other like V-Star era sets. You know, probably around 8-ish, like ultra rare pulls in total, something like that. Got Morpeko. We have a Reverse Hollow Torracat and a rare Arcanine. But, you know, outside of Lugia, I think the next question to ask is, what else do we actually want to hit here? To be honest, off the top of my head, I'm kind of blanking on some of the other Vs. I think the Regis are probably some of the better ones as well. So also would be happy with any of those. Got Dreepy, Halucha, Rufflet, Vulpix, Psychic Energy, Worker, Sunflora, Primordial Altar. We have a Reverse Hollow Anorith, and we have a Hollow Reuniquest. So first Hollow of the booster box. Reuniquest, not the greatest card in the world, does have kind of a cool ability. Whenever it's knocked out, you can put it back into your hand, but not the strongest attacker. But Reuniquest, it always gets interesting cards, it seems like, if nothing else. Definitely taking our time with the, finding our good pulls here, but we're slowly starting to ramp up. You know, we're getting some holo rares now. Oop, I feel like I may have felt a little bit of texture here, guys. We might have something, or maybe I just want it to be. We'll see. We have Dratini, Chinchou, Meditite, Dupiter, Rapidash, or Ponyta, I'm sorry. Metal Energy, Archon, Serena, definitely a good card. Definitely looking for a full art of this. That's one of my big chase cards. We have Dracloak. Ooh, we have Reverse Hollow Araquanid, and we do have something here, guys. We have a Regidrago VSTAR. Okay, let's go. We can definitely live with this one. I was just saying this is one of the other like non-Lugia Pokemon I think we're kind of cool with getting in this set. Regidrago is pretty cool though. You can copy the attacks of your other dragon Pokemon in your discard pile. So there's been a little bit of talk of some sort of dragon toolbox thing with Regidrago. So we'll have to see if that winds up being good, but definitely one of the more, potentially viable strategies coming out of this set. So we'll just sit this guy back here for the moment. Okay, so like I said, things are slowly starting to ramp up here. I'm liking where this box is going so far. I'm trying to think of what's in this set that we don't want to get. I'm trying to think. Like, I know there's a bunch of Pokemon V that just aren't very good. Maybe like, man, I'm blanking right now. Hopefully we won't hit any, but yeah, Lugia is like really the only like super big competitive card that we could potentially get for our Pokemon V. Oh, we have something else, guys. We have Claydol, Reverse Hollow Wailord, and we have a Ho-Oh V. Okay, Ho-Oh is kind of cool. You know, whenever it's in your discard pile, you can put it onto your bench with 4 basic energies. Your turn does end, but still might have some sort of competitive potential. I've seen some Japanese lists play this in like Darkrai VSTAR to get out a bunch of energy like on turn 1. So, you know, maybe there's some hope for this thing. So we'll set that guy back there. Oh, and also guys, I did forget to drop a couple codes since we did pull some ultra rares there. So feel free to take those. But going on to our next pack here. Oh, I think I still have to do the card trick. Or did I already do it? Uh-oh, we'll find out. Sorry guys, I got distracted with the codes. But here we have a Snorunt, Fletchwing, Fairseed, Smeargle, Esper, Dark Energy, Ninetales, Oh, we have something else here, guys. We have a Hypno. We have a Gordy. Okay, this is one of the trainer gallery cards. Hey, full art supporter. Not a very good one, but, you know, definitely better than just a random reverse. And a rare Frostlass. Okay, yeah. I forgot about the trainer gallery cards in the set. And honestly, guys, I'm not sure which ones are coming out in here, so I'm really not sure what we should be, you know, rooting to get. But, you know, I will gladly take pretty much any of them. I haven't opened up a whole lot of cards from this set just yet. So a lot of this stuff is pretty much brand new to me at this point. Like I went to a single pre-release, but okay, it looks like we have a V-Star marker. Yeah, like I went to a single pre-release, but other than that, I haven't really opened up too much from this set just yet. So most things that we get are going to be, you know, happily taken. Leafy Camo Poncho, forgot about this card. Slurpuff, Lance. Hey, we have a Radiant Pokemon. We have a Radiant Alakazam. Always good to see Alakazam get some love in the TCG since, you know, it usually doesn't get too many cards. But from there, we also have a rare Amoonguss. Nothing special, but the Alakazam, definitely very nice to look at. Ability is kind of cool as well. You can move up to 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one. So maybe this will have some potential at some point. Not sure, but I will happily take Radiant Alakazam. In terms of the Radiant Pokemon, I'm trying to think which ones we have. We have the Alakazam. Oh yeah, we have Jirachi, and we have the Serena as well. So I don't think there's any I'm like super rooting to pull, if we're being honest. Like none of them are too insane. Like none of them are like Radiant Greninja or like Radiant Charizard or anything like that. But yeah, pretty much whatever we get handed, I will pretty much be happy to get. We have Donphan, Duosion, Wailord, Reverse Hollow Baltoy, and we have Hisuian Braviary. Oh, and forgot to give out codes as well for those other ultra rares that we pulled there, guys. So feel free to take those before we get going. But here in this pack, we have Fungus, Sandygast, Relicanth, Sandile, Fennekin. Definitely looking for Breaksin. I forget if that has a trainer gallery card, but that's definitely going to be one we're going to be looking for too. Ninetales, Reverse Hollow Medicham, which is a rare, so that's the upside. And ooh, we have a Hollow Archeops. Definitely, you know, one of the best cards in the set for the Primal Turbo ability. Now we just need a Lugia VSTAR to pair this with, and then we'll be good to go. But happy with any copies of Archeops we can get for sure. Guys, I think I may have felt a little bit of texture when I was arranging the order of this pack. You know, last time my intuition was correct, so hoping we have something here in this pack as well. We got V-Guard Energy, definitely cool with that, and definitely gonna be looking for the secret rare version. That's gonna be one of my big chase cards for the set as well. We got Torcat, Dragonair. Bro, we got the gold Rayquaza VMAX. Let's go. I honestly don't know how much this card is worth. I know some of these trainer gallery cards aren't worth as, you know, quite as much as some of their like normal set counterparts, but this has got to be like one of the biggest ones you could get. So that's pretty wild. We'll take the Rayquaza. And we have a rare Gardevoir to go with it, but of course, no one cares about that. Let's see if we can show off some of the texture here before we keep going. There we go. Finally got my camera to focus a little bit. So very, very nice. I don't really play with these arts, but they're still cool. I know there are people who really do like these things. I think the only one I've ever played with is the Eternatus, just because, you know, Eternatus, it's a dark deck. You got to play the, you know, the black and gold version. And of course, guys, feel free to have a code since we did get something good in that pack as well. I think we're doing all right, guys. I'm not going to lie. For a set that's like been considered not very competitive or not that great, we've got a couple cool things so far. We got Krogunk, Solosis, and I saw someone point this out. The Snom in the background here is actually the same Snom from the, is it Shining Fates or Champion's Path? One of the earlier special sets that has the Snom on the bench. So that's kind of cool. They, little callback to that old art. We have Zubat, Elgyem, Fire Energy, Regenerative Energy, Duosion, V-Guard Energy, Reverse Holo Dratini, and Milotic. Okay. So we've been doing good on the, like, cards that come in the reverse slot of the packs. But we haven't hit any good, like, ultra rares lately. It's been, what, like 5 or so packs since we have. So let's see if we can get something good here. We got Petalil, Pikachu, Growlithe, Clink, Wailmer, Psychic Energy, Quadstone, Regenerative Energy, Fossil, Reverse Holo Golbat, and a rare Virizion. So I think the goal is we want to end like each side of the box with 4 ultra rares. Again, we're not counting trainer gallery cards since they come in a different slot in the packs. So we still have what, like, I think 6-ish packs left. So I think we should be able to meet our quota. So we have a Fletchling, Phoebus, Chimecho, Fennekin, Spinarak, Metal Energy. Hey, we finally got breaks in, but like I said, guys, I'm pretty sure there is a trainer gallery version of this, and we would definitely prefer that one. Or at the least a reverse holo version. Another Serena, so we have that to go with our breaks in. That's cool. We have a reverse holo Duosion, and we have a Mawile V. Okay, unfortunately, Mawile, not a great card, which does bum me out because Mawile is actually one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. Mawile VSTAR is like kind of okay, but you know, definitely is not going to be one of our big chase cards from the set by any means. But nevertheless, I'll be nice enough to at least get a sleeve on it for the moment here before we keep on. And of course, guys, you can have a code since we did get an ultra rare in that pack. Okay, so we have Fungus, Sandygast, Relicanth, Hawlucha, Togedemaru, Water Energy, Metang. Okay, this card, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Was it Furisode Girl? I've seen someone say, I think, like Furisodi or something. Please feel free to correct me and let me know the correct pronunciation of this going forward, because I know I'm going to butcher it for the rest of this video if we keep pulling this. But we got this thing. We got Lopunny, Reverse Holo Dreepy, and we have a Holo Crobat. Okay. Crobat, unfortunately, not the greatest, but Crobat is a pretty cool Pokemon, I think. Okay, we have Swablu, Rotom, Baniri, Dreepy, Phanpy, Dark Energy, Golbat, this thing again, Donphan, Reverse Holo Togedemaru, and a Cobalion. So we've gotten 2 of the Swords of Justice Quartet. So far, I'm pretty sure that's the name of these Pokemon. We still have yet to get the Keldeo or the Terrakion, but that's okay. I think these cards are like, they're kind of okay at best. So if we can pull them, cool. If not, no worries. But here we have Ralts, Krogunk, Solosis, Zubat, Elgyem, Araquanid, Stonjourner, Ferrothorn, Reverse Holo Gym Trainer, and I forgot what this card did. Draw 2 cards. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw 2 more. Okay, nothing special. And a rare Fione. Okay, so 2 packs left, guys. Again, we're looking for 1 more ultra rare to close out this half of the box to stay on track for our, you know, at least 8 ultra rare pull rate that we're sort of hoping for. That's like the average, like I said, for these boxes. Usually, at least. Unless Silver Tempest is a little different for some reason. But here we have Sunkern, Clink, Petalil, Litten, Murkrow, Grass Energy, Fossil, Araquanid, Stonjourner, Reverse Holo Mischievous. Oh, guys, I think we have something. We have Full Art Unknown V. Okay. It's an okay card. I know it's a full art, guys, but well, I will say this attack on Unknown isn't the worst in the world. Victory symbol. If you have 1 prize card remaining, you just win the game. So maybe there's some potential with this thing. You can power it up with Archeop, so maybe you can play this in like Lugia or something. Hard to say, but it's a full art, so I guess we will take it. This was actually one of the only full arts I have so far, so kind of a bummer to get a duplicate since I've only been to like a pre-release before this thing. But nevertheless, you can also feel free to have a code since we did get something good in that pack too. Alrighty guys, so here for the last pack of the first half of the box, we have Emolga, Chameko, Baniri, Drowsy, Spinarak, Lightning Energy, Fletchender, Clang, Emergency Jelly. I think it's our first one of that one, if I remember right. Oh, okay, we have another Trainer Gallery card. Okay, so even if we don't get another Ultra Rare in this pack, we still got a little something here. Gardevoir, it's not like super competitive. The Curly in the set's definitely the better of the two, but hey, it's a cool looking card. I like Gardevoir as Pokemon. We will happily take it. And we also have a rare Victini. Okay, but we'll get a sleeve on this one. And of course, feel free to have a code. And then we'll go on over to the second half of the box. Okay, so here we have Sandile, Swirlix. Love the art on this thing. You guys, I've never been a big fan of like the clay looking arts, but for some reason I always get down with these like yarn looking arts. I don't know, I just really like the art style. It looks cool. Almost kind of looks like it's on like a cloud of cotton candy or something. We have Mariani, Indeedee, Baltoy, Fighting Energy, Fletchender, Dracloak, Lantern, Spinarak, and Mismagius. Okay, moving on. Swablu, Swirlix, Dreepy, Rotom, Vulpix, Fire Energy, Brandon, Altaria, Lance, Reverse Hollow Hawlucha, and... oh, okay. We have one of these new stone, like Pokemon tool cards. This is definitely the weaker of the two for sure. But there's two of these new tool cards that give your Pokemon VSTAR powers. So this one's kind of interesting. It lowers all your opponent's Pokemon V to 100 HP left. Again, the Forest one is definitely the better of the two, but you know, this one's still kind of a cool card to get as well. Now, one thing I'm curious about is I'm curious if these cards have reverse hollow versions. That's one thing I've not yet seen from, you know, any of the pulls I've seen from other people getting just yet. So I am kind of curious if the holo rare version is like the only way to get the card. But here we have a Ralts, Spinda, Pikachu, Noibat, Togedemaru, Psychic Energy, Jinx. I think it's our first one with that, and Jinx is actually kind of a cool card. If a Pokemon V knocks it out, they don't take a prize, so could be useful. Another Brandon, Altaria, Reverse Hollow Honchkrow, and a rare Armaldo. So again, just like the first half, we're kind of starting off this half of the box a little bit on the slower side, but you know, as you guys saw, we kind of quickly ramped up after like 4 or 5 packs. So hopefully this one will be the same way as well. Again, we still haven't hit any Lugias. That's like the big thing we're looking for here. Okay, we got Sunkern, Phanpy, Indeedee, Mariani, Misdreavus, Metal Energy, Venomoth, Wallace, Lantern, Reverse Hollow Clang. Speaking of which, let's go. We have a Lugia V. You know, it's not the full art, it's not the alt art, it's not the V-Star, it's definitely the, you know, at the bottom of the totem pole of Lugias we're looking for. But hey, we still need this to evolve into a V-Star, and I actually don't have this one yet, so happily take Lugia V. Just wanted to walk away with at least like one piece of that evolution line at the end of this box. And we did get there, so that's cool. And of course, guys, feel free to have a code since we did nab an ultra rare in that pack. Okay, Meditite, Dupiter, Ponyta, Venonat, Water Energy, Dragonair, Venomoth, Wallace, Reverse Hollow Indeedee, and a rare Talonflame. I'm trying to think, I don't even know if there's any regular rares that we're really hunting for in this set. I'm sure there's probably at least one, but I'm kind of blanking on what I actually want us to pull. You know, outside of our ultra rares and all that good stuff. But here we have Sandile, Fennekin, Murkrow, Beldum, Baltoy, Dark Energy, Meowstic. I think it's our first one of this one, and definitely wouldn't mind some reverse pieces of this evolution line in case the whole like breaks in deck does wind up being decent at some point. We have a Rotom, And we have a Hisuian Lilligant. Paints our first Smeargle that we have. Kind of a cool attack too. We look at the top 5 cards of our deck. You may attach a number of basic energies you find there to one of your Pokemon. So I don't know how competitive that's ever going to be, but definitely not a bad, like, just normal common card. We got Grass Energy, Gym Trainer, Curlia, Torracat, a Reverse Hollow Brandon, and a Hollow Crocodile. Honestly, I don't even remember what this card did. So whenever we play this Pokemon to evolve, you may discard a random card from your opponent's hand. If this Pokemon is your active and is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, you may discard a card from their hand as well. Not worth evolving into a stage 2 for, but definitely cool. Like, you can reuse it with Scoop Up Nets, and then you're also guaranteed another card whenever they knock it out. So it's like kind of cool. But here we have a Dewpider, Spinda, Phoebus, Noibat, Snorunt, Braixen, Sigilyph, Golbat. Hey, we have another Radiant Pokemon finally. We have the Radiant Serena. Not a bad card. I actually don't hate this thing. It says once during your turn, you may heal 20 from each of your Pokemon. So it's kind of like the Radiant Gardevoir that we have, but you know, once we get Pokemon EX from the Scarlet and Violet sets, this will definitely probably become a bit better over time. So yeah, definitely cool with that one. And we have a rare Incineroar. And of course, guys, feel free to have a code since we did get that Serena there. Okay, still only one ultra rare for this half of the box so far, guys. Definitely trying to get something else here. We have had a bit of a dry spell just in general, other than that Lugia for this half of the box. Stunfisk, Vulpix, Snorunt, Lightning Energy, Emergency Jelly, another Serena. We've definitely gotten a few of these, but I'm cool with that. Great card that we're getting in the set. We have a Reverse Hollow Clink and a rare Zygarde. So just to recap, if there is any one chase card we're still going for, guys, we're looking for, I think, Full Art Lugia, Lugia VSTAR, Full Art Serena, or Secret Rare V-Guard Energy. Those are the big cards we are itching to see still in this last half of the box. So Chinchou, Ferroseed, Pikachu, Ponyta, Venonat, Fighting Energy, Candace, Krokorok, Beheeyem, Reverse Hollow Dewpider, and a rare Zeraora, which actually isn't that bad of a card. I don't think this card's really had much attention, but if you do play this with the new Regidrago, you can actually knock out things like Palkia VSTAR a bit easier, or even the new Lugia VSTAR, so maybe this will be a decent like one of in certain decks out there. We'll have to see. But just taking a look at our packs, it looks like, if I'm counting correctly, we have 7 packs left, and we still need to get 3 more ultra rares to kind of meet the quota for like an average box. That doesn't feel too great. Oop, speaking of which, I think we may have something in this one though. We got Phanpy, Litten, Rufflet, Fennekin, Durant, Fire Energy, Glalie, Candace, Beheeyem, Reverse Hollow Curlia, and we have Unknown VSTAR. Okay, this at least does go nicely with our Unknown V that we just got. I don't think this card is that great, but one thing I really do love about this card is that the artwork, it spells out VSTAR. We have the V, the STAR, so just really cool. I love that little detail in the artwork there. And of course, guys, feel free to have a code since we did finally get another ultra rare there. Okay, so now we're looking for 2 more ultra rares. I think we'll get 1. I'm just not sure if we'll get the second one out of these remaining packs. But we're probably still due for maybe a Trainer Gallery card or 2 though. We have Sandycast, Relicanth, Hawlucha, Rufflet, Petalil, Psychic Energy, Anorith, Fossil, Glalie, Reverse Hollow Slurpuff, which is only uncommon. And we have a Skuntank V. Okay, like we're getting some hits like in this half of the box, but they ain't great. Guys, you know me, I am a player first. I don't really, I collect, but not super aggressively. So pulling Skuntank V does nothing for me. It doesn't really excite me at all. But hey, I don't think I've actually pulled this one just yet. So you know what? I will, I'll take it. But we have 6 packs left. so much better if we could end the opening on a more competitive note, other than things like Skuntank and Unknown, but I'm not sure if we'll get there. But we have a Growlithe in this pack, Klink, Whalmer, Dratini, Phoebus, Metal Energy, Krokorok, Anorith, Meowstic. Okay, we have a Jinx here, and this is the Trainer Gallery version of the one that we pulled in this same set. So again, if your opponent does take a knockout on it and they're a Pokemon V, they don't get a prize card. So pretty good ability on this thing. And we have a rare Keldeo. Okay, so now we just need the Terrakion and we will finish out the Swords of Justice quartet. But of course, we'll get a sleeve on the Jinx that we have over here and drop a code for you guys too. Oops. I think I messed this one up just slightly. I think it goes like this. Oh god, I hope I didn't butcher the order of this pack. Sorry in advance if I did, but here we have Krogunk, Solosis, Zubat, Elgyem, and Fungus, Water Energy, Professor Laventon, first one of that one that we've run into, which is fine by me. It's not a great card by any means. You get 3 Pokemon with Hisuian in their name back into your hand, so like maybe could be good with the Arcanine deck, but outside of that, probably nothing special. We have Dracloak, Metang, Reverse Hollow Sunkern, and a Hollow Rare Metacham. We have Relicanth, Hawlucha, Togedemaru, Petalil, Pikachu, Dark Energy, Laventon, Lance, Clang, Reverse Hollow Spinda, and another rare Arcanine. Okay, 3 packs left to go, guys. I think well, we just got the Jinx, so I don't know if we can get another Trainer Gallery card or not. We got the, what was it, Gardevoir already on this half of the box. And I forget how many Trainer Gallery cards you normally get in a box, so I'm not sure if we're overdue or underdue for another, but would like to walk away with one more and one more playable Ultra Rare. Fennekin, Spinarak, Beldum, Grass Energy, Toxicroak, another Jinx, Toxapex, Reverse Hollow Noibat, and a rare Klinklang, which actually is kind of a cool card whenever you evolve into it. You search your deck for 3 basic energies, attach it to your Pokemon any way that you like. It's a stage 2 with a coming into playability, so I'm not sure how great this will be, but it's something at least. It's better than a lot of the regular rares we pulled in this opening, that's for sure. Okay, so here we have Solosis, Zubat, Elgyem, Fungus, Sandygast, Lightning Energy. We got Raichu. I don't know if this is our first Raichu or not, but this one's actually not that bad. If your opponent used their V-Star power during this game, attack does 100 more damage. So if you play this in like a Zoroark deck, you can transform into Raichu, take a big knockout on a Palkia at some point. So that seems kind of cool. We've got Ferrothorn, Toxicroak, Reverse Hollow Chinchou, and another Frostlass. So with that, guys, we have one singular booster pack left. A lot of pressure on this Regidrago pack to bring us something else good to close out this opening with. You know, we got the Lugia V, like in this half of the box, but other than that, we haven't had a whole lot to really get excited about. I definitely like the first half of this box better so far, so really hoping we can walk away with something kind of juicy here. Okay, so here we have Rotom, Baneri, Dreepy, Phanpy, Fletchling, Fighting Energy, Torracat, Palisand, Dragonair, Reverse Hollow Regenerative Energy, and the last card of the Silver Tempest booster box, guys. What do we have? Ugh, just a rare Fungus. That one stings, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, definitely some mixed feelings on this box overall, but give me a second, guys. I'm gonna clean up some of this bulk and then we'll do a quick recap and instructions on how to enter the giveaway, and we'll wrap up this video. Alrighty, guys, but for our holo rares from the box, we have Reuniclus, Archeops, Crobat, the Earthen Sealstone, Crocodile, and Metacham. So in total, we have 6 holo rare pulls, a little bit on the lower side, if we're being honest, guys. I think typically in my experience, it's around like, you know, Actually, this might be right around where it normally is. I think it's between 6 and 8. But the big one we got is the Archeops. So as long as we walked away with an Archeops, I think we're kind of happy with the, how these turned out. I think at least. But going on from there, we have the Radiant Pokemon. We have Radiant Alakazam and Radiant Serena. From there, looking at our Trainer Gallery cards, we have the Gardevoir. We have Jinx. We have the Full Art Gordy. And of course, probably the crown jewel of the whole opening is the Rayquaza V Max. And then going on to our normal Ultra Rare pulls, we have Ho-Oh V, we have Mawile V, Lugia V, Skuntank V, Regidrago VSTAR, and the Unknown VSTAR as well. Oh, and of course our Full Art Unknown V. Forgot about this little guy. So overall, I think this box was kind of okay. We got the Rayquaza, we got a Lugia, we got a Regidrago. Everything else is just kind of okay, but just kind of expected from the set since there's not a ton of super competitive cards. But speaking of cards, if you guys want to enter into that giveaway I mentioned at the beginning of the video, all you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and comment down below what's your favorite new card from the Silver Tempest set. And then on the day of release of the set, I'm going to randomly select a winner and reply to them down below in the comment section. Best of luck to everyone who enters, and like I said, a huge shout out to the Pokemon Company International for sending me some product to open up and give away to you guys. If you want to show your support for the channel, you can always become a patron at patreon.com/rarecandytcg or pick up some merch at rarecandytcg.com. Links to everything will be down below in the description, but as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.